What's up, guys? It's your boy Keep Real MMA. Right. I wanna talk about two things right now. Obviously, first I'm gonna talk about the potential matchup of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson matchup against Michel Pereira. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. Obviously, for a long time, like I think I've said on the channel, I don't know, but if I haven't, a lot of me and a lot of MMA fans have speculated that it was going to be Kevin Holland versus Stephen Thompson, but obviously Kevin Holland is now fighting Daniel Rodriguez, UFC 279. So I believe that Wonderboy versus Pereira is going to happen. And yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity for both men. It's a good opportunity for Wonderboy to bounce back with a dub, but it's also a great opportunity for Michel Pereira to break into the rankings properly and get a good ranking and get into the top 10. So you know what I mean, it's a very good fight for both. So yeah, obviously you guys will probably want to know who I think is gonna win. I'm gonna go with Michel Pereira on this one. Thing is, if Michel Pereira is getting outstruck by Wonderboy, which is very likely, he's going to resort to grappling. And obviously, Wonderboy's in his 40s now. And he's shown in his last two fights that anybody that is a grapple-heavy guy, or that can grapple, he struggles. He struggled to defend takedowns against Gilbert Burns. And he struggled to defend takedowns against Now, Michel Pereira is not a grapple-heavy guy. He's not a grapple-first guy. He is obviously a striking-first guy, but we all know that Stephen Thompson is a superior striker to Michel Pereira. So Michel Pereira is probably going to resort to grappling, and I believe he will be able to get Stephen Thompson down, and I believe he will be able to put Wonderboy in dangerous situations where he can land damaging shots and actually try to threaten to finish the fight via ground and pound or by submission. Bilal Muhammad couldn't finish Wonderboy because obviously Bilal Muhammad couldn't finish my dinner, like I said in the previous video. Bilal Muhammad couldn't finish my tea. You know, Bilal Muhammad can't finish during sex. Bilal Muhammad and finish doesn't belong in the same sentence. So, but I believe Michel Pereira can stop Wonderboy. I think Michel Pereira will stop him by ground and pound and submit and go for a lot of submissions. But I think Wonderboy will have good success on the feet before the grappling happens, though, because I believe that Wonderboy. Well, I know that Wonderboy is the better striker, much better striker. So Pereira is very unorthodox though, and he's a very good striker himself, but not as good as Wonderboy. But yeah, now this is the main thing I want to talk about, and this is what pisses me off. Darren Till just got arrested for a DUI in Stockholm, Sweden, and this pisses me off because this man is a walk-in contradiction. I mean, there was a thing out the other day saying he wants. I want to fight two more times this year. I want to fight 2 more times. Well, 2 times this year. I don't think he's fought this year. What am I on about? Yeah, he hasn't even fought this year. I don't know what I'm on about. But I want to fight. I want to fight two times before the end of the year, lad. Like, and he gets arrested for a DUI. Like, now, I just seen MMA Guru's video on this, and this is how I found out about it, because, you know, the mainstream media of MMA hasn't really posted about this, but it makes me laugh, right? Now, I'm not really invested into Darren Till's career, because, yes, I'm British, but I'm not English. I'm Welsh. I'm from Cymru. I'm Cymraeg. So, when an English fighter loses, it doesn't particularly hurt me. Like, if Nathaniel Wood loses to Charles Jourdain, it's not going to hit me deep in my heart. Like, yeah, I'd rather the British guy win, the English guy win, because he's British. We're all British, you know, Scotland, Northern Ireland, England and Wales. So obviously, I'd rather see an English guy win, but it doesn't hurt me. What hurts me is seeing an actual Welsh fighter lose, because I'm Welsh. So, I'm not particularly fully invested into Darren Till's career, but I'm gotta be honest, I have listened and heard what Darren Till has been saying, and it pisses me off. You know, it pisses me off because he is constantly a walking contradiction. He takes time away from his wife and kids. To go to Stockholm, Sweden, to train with Hamzat Chimaev, to up his grappling and up his game in general, up his mentality, up his mindset. And he goes out there and he drinks and drives. Breathalyzer 3 times over the legal limit of alcohol. Now, I don't understand this. Like, you have a guy, right? I keep trying to stop myself from yawning. For some reason, guys, when I do these videos, for some reason I want to yawn all the time. Maybe because it's coming up to 20 to 5 in the morning. Maybe that's what it is, but no. But when you got guys, right, that take time away from their wife and kids and then not be committed to the game as like what they say they are, because he can't be that committed to the game. He's out drinking and driving. Really? Like, I see drinking, like, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink alcohol. But I see drinking as a celebratory thing, in my opinion. Something that you set because you're celebrating something. That's why my family drink. But what has Darren Till got to celebrate about exactly? I mean, when's the last time you won a fight? 2019 against Kelvin Gastelum? Or 2018, something like that? Against Kelvin? That's it. I mean, when's the last time he's won? I mean, he lost to Derek fucking Brunson. And he's drinking and driving. There's no excuse for this shit. You're taking time away from your wife and kids. She's worried about you. Your kids are missing you every single day. And you're out there drinking and driving, disrespecting them. Oh, no, not working hard in the gym, drinking and driving. No, maybe you are working hard in the gym. I don't know. I've seen videos of you in the gym. But based off, I'm not going to make an assumption, but I will. Based off the videos I've seen, you're not working as hard as Hamzat. You're not working as hard as Strickland or Chris Curtis in that gym. You just look like you're standing around doing nothing while they're fucking sparring. And funny enough, one of the videos, I can't remember which one the video was, but that entire video, it was like 28 minutes long. I seen Chris Curtis, I seen Strickland and Hamzat all training extremely hard. I didn't see Till train hard once that entire fucking video. All I seen him was sitting down next to the cage, just talking to people. Now, he probably is working extremely hard, but he's clearly not as dedicated as he's saying, because when he works this hard, he goes and drinks and drives in a foreign country. That's what he does. And then he has the audacity a couple of days before to come on saying, I want to be world champion, I will be world champion, I'm so dedicated to the game, I'm taking time from my wife and kids to do this, and I will, make them proud, I'll do this and that. But you're legit drinking and driving a couple of days after that statement in Stockholm. So you can't be that dedicated to the game. Like, I'm not questioning your work ethic, but you're clearly not as dedicated as you say you are or what you want to be. Because you're making all of these mistakes over and over and over again. You're saying, I'm going to be in Chris Curtis's corner. You pull out at the last second. You have a fight against Jack Manson, you pull out. You have another fight against Jack Manson, you pull out. You have a fight against Marvin Vettori, you pull out. And I'm not saying the injuries are your fault, but there's something going on. The fact is, you never follow through on anything that you're saying. Like I said, I'm not invested into Darren Till's career, but he never pulls through on what he's saying. He pulls out in most fights, and the fights that he doesn't pull out of, he loses. He turns up fat and out of shape against Derek Brunson. So then he's saying, I'm gonna work on my cardio, lad. You know what I mean? I can't really do a Scouse accent, right? But he's gonna work on his cardio, he's gonna get in shape, he's gonna go to Stockholm, Sweden and train with Hamzat. That's the only thing he's pulled through with. You're taking time away from your wife and kids to do this. and you're out there drinking and driving. Really? You're out there drinking and driving, but you're doing this for your kids, doing this for your wife. Like, if you were really that dedicated to the game, I'm not saying you can't drink, but, like, I see it more as a celebratory thing. So, like, what are you celebrating exactly? A hard training session? Whoop-de-doo. You go home, you rest, you come back the next day. That's how it usually works. And I just don't understand it, man. He can't be as dedicated as he's saying, and then disrespects his family by doing that, and disrespects himself. You don't see stories of Hamzat coming out saying that he was drinking and driving, or he was popped for drugs, or he did this horrible thing to this person, or saying he'll be in someone's corner and then pulling out at the last second, or continuously pulling out the fights due to stupid injuries. You don't see it. You don't see the same with Chris Curtis. You don't see the same with Strickland. Like, I don't understand. Before Tom Aspinall got injured, you never seen that shit of him partying and doing this and doing that. So I don't understand. You have the audacity to come on and say you're dedicated to the game, you're doing this, you're doing that, and then you get arrested for DUI. You pull out the fights. You pull out the being a cornerman for somebody. You turn up fat and out of shape against Derek Brunson. Fair enough, you tore your ACL, whatever the fuck, but that's another nagging injury. Well, it's not a nagging injury, it's a horrible injury. It's a horrific injury. So why not pull it out like every other time that you had? No, you're willing to come out fat and out of shape just to please people with it. So your mentality's off, everything's off, and now you fix your mentality by going to train with Hamzat, but clearly not, because you're drinking and driving. I just don't understand this, man. But luckily, I'm not too invested in his career, man. Like, all power to him. But personally, I wouldn't do my family like that, but that's just me. But anyway, guys, yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Please comment, share, all the jest, man. Thank you guys so much for making the channel grow. I really appreciate it. Run all my videos up. Appreciate you all. My TikTok is Keep It Real Edits. This is Keep It Real MMA. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.